Alrighty guys, welcome back to another one. In today's video, we're going to shoot some more 32 gauge slugs through my H&R 32 gauge special, which does have a 26-inch fully rifled barrel, 505 bore, and it is a 32 gauge shotgun. But we have brand new primed Sabot hulls. With these 5, we'll have 13.6 of long shot, the next 5 will have 14.8, and the final 5 will have 16. So they increase in steps of 1.2 grains per string of 5. But these have the weak Sabot CX1000 primer. Again, long shot, 2 varying weights. And then we have the pink Claybuster 28 gauge gas seal for tapered hulls. Maybe you heard my son in the background there. But then we have 3/8 inch of fiber cushion wad. And then we have a Harvester high pressure crushed rib Sabot 50 cal to 45 cal. And the projectile would be a hard cast 45 ACP 185 grain slug, I guess you'd call it, for a shotgun. So basically what we're trying to figure out is what powder charge is the most accurate, and it's sort of a ladder test. See what velocities we can get, increasing powder charges 1.2 grains at a time. And then, well, we'll obviously try to group these at 42 yards over a chrono. And then if we have any left, we'll try to hit the plate at 110 yards. But anyway, guys, let's get into it.
We're going to be starting off with these ones here. They're loaded with 13.6 grains. We're kind of running a halfway pattern or a ladder test here. The components are the same, but the powder weight's gone. The powder charge is slowly climbing up. We're going to shoot groups with each one and see right where it falls the best. I'm going to try to hunt with this old 5070 at the beginning of a modern gun. Hence why it's a 5070 and not a 32 gauge.
There's Ollie.
Yes, sir. Right on time.
Wait for him to clear range.
But still, I think it'll be really fun to just to shoot this thing and see. Really, I like it. The more we shoot it, the more I like it.
It seems to really like Sabots.
It does.
And the Mr. Hollow Point full bores.
I'm going to have to get some power belts for it.
Yeah, we gotta try the power belts. Have to.
There's a lot of people said they do pretty good in the comments.
Oh yeah. Also a patched 490 round ball.
That would be pretty cool too. That's what I shoot out of my cap and ball.
Yep.
50 is a patched 490. So we got plenty of them laying around. We got a mold to make them too.
Yep. Just waiting on Ollie to leave.
Yep. He's doodling around down there. It's been hot in Kentucky here lately.
Yeah, for real.
It's cooled off the last 2 weeks now, but it's still in the high 80s. That's better than 100s, though.
Humidity's what's...
Yeah.
Oops, can't say that word on YouTube.
Oh, no.
The humidity is...
Why'd you write that in the script? Anyways, the dog's gone from downrange. Let's see what happens here. Keep an ever so close eye for me, buddy.
I am. 15-17 with 13.6 of long shot. That 16 grain charge might not be a good idea.
No, it's perfect.
Okay. Well, it is only a 185 grain slug. Pretty light for caliber. .1466.
I can see that one. It's flying dead. I can see the other one, but that one there is flying dead true.
Nice.
Right now they're about a half-inch apart, something like that.
So these are accurate?
Seems to be, yeah. There's
like 4 wasps just floating around right beside me, and I don't like it.
Chicken. Just point at them real hard. Tell them go away. Tell them in the comments, guys. It works, I promise. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Ooh, looks like I got 2 through the same hole and 1 about 1.5 inches away.
Oops, bumped the camera, sorry. 15-22. Okay, let's go investigate Josh's group. And I'll lay down mine with the 14.8 charge.
The holes look immaculate.
They do?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh.
Well, we can use long shot, obviously, for the lighter slugs instead of using, like, double the amount of little gun.
What do you guys think? You like my tie-dye?
I like it.
My wife tied it up and told me to dye it last night, so I think it's cool.
It looks
cool. Hope it ain't too feminine for some of y'all. Sorry, I had to troll somebody there.
We've been accused of well, you guys can imagine, for having earrings. But yeah, those halls look beautiful.
My rainbow bracelets that my kids gave me.
Yeah. Or my 2 wedding rings. This one right here.
That one's for mine and your marriage, okay?
Yeah, this one's for mine and Josh's marriage. But also, I had a friend give this to me way back when we were freshmen in high school, and well, she's no longer around. And the bottom one is my wedding ring. Anyway, let's go lay down that group. See that group.
Not even a full inch.
That's a good group there.
Yeah.
All flying true.
Yep. Alrighty, guys. There's my first one, second one, obviously for some reason, and third one. It's like a 1, 2 by 1, or 2 by 2, maybe, roughly.
Yeah, 2 by 2. 1.5 by 1.5, actually.
You go across this way, it ain't even an inch.
That's pretty good.
For me, yeah. That'd totally do the job, though.
It would. We'd need to raise it up a little bit, but
We'll see with the powder charge if it climbs.
Yeah, I have 14.8. Everything else is the same. These just have 14.8 of long shot now, which should get us past, I want to say, like 1650. But let's find out.
Good to go.
Okay, guys, I am up now. We have 14.8 of long shot in this one. And I can tell you right now, the bore is very clean. So at 13.6, we got a very clean powder burn. But anyway, let's see what this does. Exact same spot Josh's was hitting in 1626.
I know it got to the back side out there right now.
My hands are a little wet, so it's kind of hard to hold on to the gun. It's humid.
Yeah, it's probably like 60, 70% humidity.
Bore is still clean.
That's good. The little thing likes long shot, apparently.
Yeah, like my hands are slippery. About 3/4 inch from it.
Put one in the middle and it'd be an immaculate group.
The halls look beautiful. And third and final shot here. Well, not final, but final for this string.
Group. This group and powder weight.
I made a triangle in a group about that big.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
1595. I didn't see the second FPS. My hand is so wet I can't push down the lever here. By the way, if we didn't mention it in this video, the lockup on this gun is so insanely tight you kind of have to slam it like that. And the release lever is kind of stiff to push down. I guess that's a sign this gun has been shot very little. But, where's my halls at? There's one of them. There's 2 anyway. I don't know where the third one went, but here. I guess we'll figure out what that second velocity was in editing because I forgot to read it off, I think. But I have a good group.
Halls look great.
Yeah.
That extractor mark is normal. Or ejector mark, mind you. Everything else looks great.
Extractor was right.
Score.
Alright, let's go check the group out. Well, guys, my group is right here. I have these are about a 1/2 inch apart right here and about 3/4 inch this way. So all in all, that's about a 1.5 by 1.25 inch group, I think. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell because none of them are right where you can easily measure it. It is grid paper. This one looks like it's flying sideways, but it's not. It hit one of Josh's impacts right here. That's actually quite a big hole right behind it. See? Anyway, that's a very, very good group. We have one more to lay down, and then we'll try to hit that plate out there at 110 yards.
For reference, guys, that box there's an 8x8 square.
Yeah.
That's like bottles on a whitetail or some other similar sized game, I guess. But
yeah. That's a 185 grain bullet moving between 1500 and 1650, I think it was.
Yeah.
That's some good energy. I'll have to calculate that one. But anyway, it's going great so far. Let's see what the 16 grain charge has. Alrighty, he is getting the 16 grain charge ones out, and we'll see what these can do. Then we'll try our best again to hit that plate at 110 yards.
Yep.
I think these will be pretty dang accurate too.
Alrighty, guys, everything's the same. Boar is starting to get a few flakes in it.
Yeah.
But it's not like charred residue or nothing. It's still pretty shiny.
We need to shoot that gun more to kind of get it broken in a little better.
Right.
But I am ready when you are.
Okay.
1646. We only gained 100 FPS. Going 2.4 grains more powder.
No pressure signs.
Alrighty.
So that means that those ones there probably be better off just to stay with the lower grain.
Yeah, it looks like the 13.6. I'd probably bump it up to just even 14 is what I'd do. Because we're not gaining really anything with the velocity. Maybe like 80, 90 FPS.
Right.
1653.
I swear if I didn't know any better, that went through my same hole.
Could have. Might have found the powder charge these just work with. Really accurate.
Oh, the bore looks pretty daggone clean too.
Alright, we're finally at enough pressure to get a clean burn, I guess. We're looking at this kind of like a rifle, even though I don't think that's really what you should be doing with this. What we should be doing with this.
Oh, that was my flyer.
1625. How bad of a flyer is it?
It's about 4 inches.
Aw.
Well, I'll put it this way. My group's center on the blue, and this one over here is on the outside of the blue. Or none of them outside of the blue, but I can never shoot that good of a group. I put 2-3-1 low down there.
Maybe I spoke too soon, and this is where they kind of start falling apart.
No, that was me.
Alright.
I choked.
Alrighty. Well, let's go check that group out. And then we'll go for the plate.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Are they all hitting roughly the same spot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're all. Like I said,
well,
I must have pulled that one or something, because there's no way it jumped. That was on me.
Okay.
I ought to shoot one more down there, but I'm not going to.
So, they're all hitting roughly the same spot, he said. A little bit low, like maybe an inch low and an inch right. So, we'll adjust the scope for that. That way we're point of aim on the plate. See more sabots in the ground?
Right
Yep, right there's one. So far, we've recovered all but one of these. Oh, look at this one. You can see where the rifling bit into the pedals on that one right here.
This one here, too.
No, I meant look at that on the inside. Right
Oh,
here.
I guess you can. Well, if I fold this one back. Oops.
Yeah. Ooh, fiber cushion wad still in that one.
Not in this one.
Neat.
Neat. It's 2. I pulled it. I pulled my last one. It's still 1, 2, 3. That's 2 shots.
It is.
Like I said, I can never do that again. I held the same and everything up here, and it still managed to.
Well, once with the 16 gauge slug, you had 2 pass through the exact same hole.
Yeah, those ones there is overlapped by about a quarter.
Yeah.
Not even a quarter, maybe an eighth.
You guys can see it there. It is oblonged.
I wish I could have put the third one right here and just made it like 12 gauge shots. Then you'd never believe me, though. So
if you want to, go down there and take a 4th shot with that one. Just to see.
I could try, but I don't.
Yeah, I think that's worth doing, actually.
All right.
All right. Mic check. Mine's working.
Oh, let's smush mine. It's working, mate.
All right. We forgot to show you what the 16 grain charge looked like, and it looks just fine. He's going to take one more just to see if he really did pull that one, although I'm sure he did.
I made sure that's another 16 grain.
Ready when you are. $16.64.
Third one through that hole down there.
Seriously.
Nope, never mind. It's a little low.
Oh.
I thought it was.
All right,
it
so
split
that
the
third
difference.
shot was really a flyer then, wasn't it?
That one over there was a flyer for sure.
Or you pulled it, I meant to say.
Oh, nah, yeah, I guess. I don't know. I never pay off, though, whenever I do that, though. It seems like if I have to go back and try for a 4th shot on the 3-shot groups, I can never do it. Because it ain't meant to be. It's a 3-shot group.
Right.
But it was worth a shot just to see.
Someone said, shoot a group of 3, then take your 4th shot, and whichever one's the worst, discount it.
Well, my group got better, but it still ain't great. It just lost 2 inches.
Another Sabot. That's the one you just fired. Ooh, it's still a little bit warm.
Awful lot of people like chicken fingers. Not very many like fingering chickens.
Okay.
Go figure.
Oh, you split the difference a little bit.
That's what I said. I can never do it. Oh well. I believe that one's worse because I dropped an inch, so it equals out. Oh well, guys.
Maybe the one passing through that hole was just a fluke, and this grain charge just ain't very accurate.
I will. We'll come back and revisit it. That's one thing about it. These components here are pretty readily available.
Oh yeah, but let's try to hit that plate now.
Alrighty, guys. While he's getting set up here, I'm going to get you panned over and zoomed over. I just wanted to show him sitting there.
That is the cleanest powder burn we've ever had.
Out of this gun, yeah, for sure. Come up. Sorry about the shakiness, guys.
There might be 10 specks of powder in the barrel.
Get adjusted here. Sorry, guys.
Always way up there on the dam.
Dang it. Alrighty, guys. Range is clear. We're ready when you're ready, sir.
Alright, I've cast a spell on this slug to be able to hit that plate, so do not let me down.
Right above it.
Yep, right above it. Alright, I was dead center, so I'll aim at the bottom of the plate. Alrighty, second shot, here we go. I didn't even see that one.
I seen it, but I couldn't tell if it was right below it or right above it. Honestly, I just seen the dirt behind the plate. So,
alright, well, I have some in here that are kind of just random loads. We'll give one of those a shot. This is everything the same, but 20 grains of little gun.
just off to the right-hand side of it, maybe 2 inches.
All right. Well, anyway, let's see what Josh can do with this thing.
I've got 2 here. These are the 14.8 grains of long shot.
I was hoping I could hit that.
I was rooting for you.
Yeah. The spell I cast didn't work.
That's why you screwed up. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Just above it.
Just above it?
Yeah, maybe a inch to the right, too. I saw dirt fly up to the top of it, a little bit right.
Okay.
We really need to put like a backing board behind that to see exactly where they're going.
I was holding the bottom of the plate.
All right. Well, there's 2 more slugs in there.
Somewhere.
They're loaded with 23 grains of little gun. They're just in the cooler, I think.
I'm looking for them. Oh, there's one of them. There's the other one. Cease a projectile?
It's kind of hard to see where these are exactly going, guys. I'll zoom this camera out just a little bit. That way it's a little bit higher resolution.
Oh, you ready?
Yeah. Bottom left edge.
Okay.
You almost clipped the plate.
Okay, these are gross.
Yeah, it's little gun, and that's a weak primer. They don't sound like they're moving very fast either. Shotguns at 110 yards are just hit and miss.
Ready?
Yeah. Yep. And it looks like it's dead center.
Well, I was holding center and right.
Center and right.
Oh.
Alrighty, well.
At least you got hit once.
Yeah. Oh, we did adjust the scope too, and with the 16 grainers, they're hitting point of aim now. So.
Yep.
Anyway,
this
gun's awesome.
Fun. I like this thing a lot.
I do too. It's accurate, at least at, well, let's call it 50 yards. It's really, really accurate. There's endless possibilities of projectiles and sabots.
Right. Once again, any more suggestions on projectiles for this thing? It runs the same thing as, say, a 50 caliber muzzleloader. The Sabots, anyways.
Yeah. For Sabot, 50 cal works, but for full bore, we need a 510 or anything between 505 and 510.
Right. It needs to squish. Everything needs to squish.
Yeah.
So, with the 13.6 grain charge, the lowest velocity we got was 1,466 feet per second, giving us a total of 883 foot-pounds of muzzle energy. Now that is far from the most powerful load we've ever had with this gun. In fact, we've broken over 1800 foot-pounds of muzzle energy. But we were using a 320 grain bullet going about 1600 FPS. Now, with the 16 grain charge, we actually got the highest anyway, 1664 FPS, for a total of 1,137 foot-pounds of muzzle energy. That's not that bad, but still, it's nowhere near as the highest we have ever gotten, although very respectable still. We were using long shot in this video, which is a slow-burning magnum shot shell powder used in, well, all gauges, even 410, but it's a magnum powder for heavy or really fast loads in 20, 16, 12, and 10 gauge. Well, Little Gun is a much slower powder. It's slower than Blue Dot and Alliance Steel, and it is mainly a 410 powder. Now, using the lighter bullets such as the 185 grain that we were using in this video, you can use long shot to get those weights up to around 1600 FPS. With Little Gun, you can drive an over 300 grain bullet the same speed. Again, 15 to 1600 FPS, which yields a lot more muzzle energy. Basically, we use this stuff for the lighter projectiles, 150 to maybe 200 grains, and this one for stuff 250 to, let's call it 350 grains. 385 actually. Anyway, back to the range.
Ah! Nope. But thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Like always, we try to read all the comments and get back to them. Check out the link down here somewhere in the bio for the merch and Patreon and all that good stuff. You know what that is by now. If you ain't subscribed, subscribe. It costs nothing. It just helps us better the content for you. Good reviews, bad reviews, all reviews. Thank you. Until the next one, y'all have a good one. Cue outro.